So in the previous episode of the Eminence in Shadow, we had a, like some people would say, a plot-filled episode. Although I just think that it's more or less an in-between episode where we were really just moving all our essential characters from point A to point B. You know, we gotta get them to this new town called Linworm or Linvorm. I assume, yeah. So we're moving over there for a, what is it called? The goddess's trial, which is something to do with the 3 heroes or whatever. And it seems like there was a murder of a high status man. I think he was an archbishop or something. So that, I suppose we'll just have to see what's going on there. Speaking of essentials, Alexia is going to be there as well, so it'll be interesting to see her reaction to Sid bagging yet another girl, so we'll just have to see, huh? But I do have my full-length reactions up on Patreon, which you guys can check out in the description down below. Other than that, let us get started. Damn. You know, we did get a lot of butts and boobs last episode. We really had to have Sid's perfect body. Alexia's just chilling over here, dude. Is this a shared hot spring, or like, did one of you guys just come at the wrong time? Yeah, that is indeed Alexia right now. Damn, do you think she fucking snuck a peek? Snuck a peek. Is that even grammatically correct in terms of past tense? Anyways. Don't worry, Sid hasn't even noticed your presence. If you just leave him be, he'll just leave without even realizing. Then again, she did buy sexy underwears for this man. Of course it is. Don't worry, he'll manage to get in there. Oh, that's interesting. She's over here just fucking stretching, trying to... Come on, look at all my features! Oh, so about the... But now he's dead, so... Oh, she's trying to... Join after you graduate. Wow. Even if you don't want to. What was sweating up there? Understandable. Over at my Excalibur? Wow. It grows, you know? It's a grower, that's what he's trying to say. Damn, dude, he's out here just staring at his ass. What are you just gonna... She did it! Oh my god. We're firing fireworks in a day? Holy shit. Wow, those are some nice rings you've got there. Well, time to reawaken his arm! acting archbishop. Damn, dude, he's fucking really coming after his baldness. He's dead now. And I, the acting archbishop. It's definitely not me. Wow. What a waste of time, dude. Yeah, it's a waste of time. Man's out here screaming prime suspect. Oh, there's Beta. Natsume Kafka. Damn, dude, Alexia just... I mean, look, you don't need to be insecure about your boob size, alright? We don't need another fucking boob fight with Beta. Oh no! Beta's picking a fight with Alexia, dude. Oh yeah, because she was a part of the... Damn, dude, Alexia's not taking any fucking... She's not taking any shit. Oh my god, dude. Alexia's really out here trying to say that she is indeed best girl. Whose card is this? Oh, it's a button! I didn't realize it was a... It's just a special effect. For an acting archbishop, he looks devilishly evil. I think that's a same shot, but I guess I'll say it again. Fireworks in the daytime? He's a catcher? What? Wow. Wow, that sounds pretty sick. Death. Oh, that's sick, dude. So that means that I could just easily kill somebody in front of everyone. And like, it'll be super cool. Perfect example. Eminence and shadowy. Why is he's literally just a baseball player. You can't really win your under the radar when everyone's watching, Oh, what is she doing, We saw Beta. Everybody's in their little disguise. Who is that? Epsilon? Okay. Just Epsilon and Alpha. They're just moving their plans. And like, Sid will be there when he's there. Yes, Sid! Let's fucking go! This guy just criticized his own name. Wait a minute! Look at Rose. She's probably the one who fucking... Is he just causing a scene so then... he's coming in as... Okay. Confuse the matter. Yeah, just start a new fucking event. No. Time to take the advantage. This man really just saying this out loud, huh? You know, that certainly does look like the pose that he fucking dropped the nuke last time. I'm gonna break the seal in the sanctuary. But you're literally coming in. You know, the first thing in my head was, oh, she's that one lady from the opening, you know, where you see the little TV switches? Aurora. Really? Yeah, I'm glad to see that they still haven't really given up on all these boob shots since last episode. The power of boobies, that's for sure. Is she also like a hero? But she's a witch of calamity? You two just get to show off your little battle skills, dude. With my deepest affection. Wow, he's just riding on her spear. Seems like she's chained. Well, it is there is a seal somewhere around here, huh? So she is being... It's like a quote-unquote seal, she's being restrained. He just flies on out of here. Bye! I'm outie. Now no one has, everyone has forgotten about Sid. Oh, there goes the barrier. Oh man, everyone gets to be in a front seat for this? How exciting. You know, that is indeed a nice looking seal. And also, when it's red, you know that's bad. You're what? Wow, that was the end. Honestly, I'm over here like, wow, that episode went fast. Very exciting. Very exciting. So I suppose that is the next person in focus is Aurora. Because I noticed that we sort of move on with, in terms of the opening and how, like, he flips through, like, the TV and all that. And you see all these girls and women just crying in pain. I suppose, I mean, that's how I would describe it. And, you know, one of it was Sherry, and then the other one, I assume it's Aurora. So that is, exciting. That's very exciting indeed. I see that, as I said, they still haven't given up on the whole the fan service just yet, but I am glad that, you know, they gave a little fan service to a fan service of Sid as well. You know, sometimes a little butts and boobs gets a little boring after a while. You know, you've got to add in the you gotta get I'm thinking about it. Sometimes a nice bouncy butt is something you just don't want. You know, you want an ass that you can crack an egg on. And that is Sid. That is Sid's ass. And also his fucking abs, which honestly just does not fit his face at all, but his whole body just kind of doesn't fit his face, but alright, I'm gonna go to the center. Alright, so that was episode 11 of The Eminence in Shadow. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. You know that I always like talking to you guys. For me, I thought that this was a nice episode, you know, we're continuing along with the goddess trial, and we're getting introduced to a new character who I again assume is going to be the focus of Aurora. That sentence kind of didn't make sense. The focus of Aurora. The focus Aurora. There you go. Just pretend there's an M dash between there. Anyways, going back to the beginning, which is the conversation between Alexia and Sid. Well, I did mention that Alexia is really out here fighting to be best girl, and currently, I kind of feel like that's what Alexia is. You know, she's going to be the last one standing, but we'll have to see. You know, we'll have to see how this goes, because the show knows, well, the series knows of the cliche and all that. So I do wonder if they are going to end up hitting that cliche and then subverting your expectation like way later on, if they ever get to it, or if they're just going to decide to hit that cliche and just go for it, just fucking go with it. But we'll have to see. I feel like that's like something that's not going to be talked about until like way later on. But it's just so funny to see, you know, it's on the opposite end, where, you know how, like, if the guy is in the same hot spring as the girl, then the both of them would be freaking out, or the guy would be freaking out a little bit more and just be like, oh my god, you know, I'm so sorry. Or they try to, again, well, not again, they try to sneak a peek. But it's on the opposite end here, where Sid, again, he doesn't really care much for this sort of insignificant thing, which is sex appeal, I suppose. And so he doesn't even sneak a peek at her, while Alexia is out here just fucking staring at him. She's staring him down, and also she's doing all these stretches and stuff, you know, she's obviously trying to get him to look at her features. Also gives her like an opportunity to just like, oh, I'm just gonna sneak a peek, you know, as she's doing her little stretches. It was nice to see, and it was just a nice little conversation between him and Alexia, and it kind of makes me laugh that, like, once Beta find out about this, you know, like, it kind of makes me wonder, like, what, have you ever gotten to a hot spring with Sid / Shadow before Beta, you know? Alexia might one-up you, you never know. And so in the next scene, we got to see the acting Archbishop, Jack Nelson. What a name, by the way. And basically, they're really making us know that this man is a villain. You know, we're even hearing his thoughts, or at least he's saying it out loud for some fucking reason, because nobody suspects the acting Archbishop, I guess. And especially the man who decided to cancel the audit because the Archbishop is dead now, so, you know, can't really do an audit on a dead man. Yeah, they're just really out here making this man a villain, which I appreciate, you know? No fucking mystery or anything. We're just gonna cut through the bullshit. Here's the villain. Although I assume we're going to have, like, a bigger set of villain that's gonna come in later. I assume anyways. You know, before Sid just fucking cut them down in, like, one swoop. But, well, we'll see. And after that, we see Alexia staring at Beta's boobs, because of course, you know, or as what's her name, Natsume Kafka, I think that's what it is. I'm just gonna continue calling her Beta for now, but just Alexia man, Alexia has her eyes on everyone, honestly. Like, I appreciate Alexia for being herself. She was also very adamant. Is that the word that I should be using? She was very eager on buying the sexy underwear for Sid and all that. So, like, I appreciate her confidence and her attitude. I feel like she shouldn't feel insecure about Beta's boob size, honestly. I feel like Alexia has a good enough size already. She doesn't need to have it to be bigger or anything. Epsilon would fucking kill for your tits. That's all I'm gonna say. But it's just so nice to see that Beta and Alexia kind of have similar thoughts with each other. Like, oh, they act all innocent, but they're probably very corrupt on the inside. And they're both kind of correct with each other, where Beta is showing off her titties and then giving a smug look to Alexia, and Alexia is out here telling Beta, look, I'm best girl around here, alright? Don't fucking mess with me. And she's just out here fucking stomping on Beta's foot. Fantastic, dude. And just the fact that Beta tried to get her foot away from Alexia, and Alexia's like, nah, you fucking stay down there. Fan-fucking-tastic, dude. Fan-fucking-tastic. As the tournament goes, as they were explaining the tournament, people come into the ring, and then they're over here like, oh, I challenge you to a fight, fucking, you fucking spectral warriors or whatever. And a lot of them, or most of them, don't even get to fight because they try to call for the ghostly warriors, but they don't answer them. So, like, what the background character said, like, you know, like, a whole bunch of people, 100 people or whatever came last time, and only 10 people actually got to fight, to which, by the way, what a boring fucking event. I'll be honest with you. If this goes on all until fucking nighttime, because that was when Sid finally gets called, and if only 10 people out of like 100 or whatever, or, you know, how many there were, only get to fight, you only get to see it for like just a small speck of time, and then everything else is just someone coming out. I guess it's just a comedy show at that point, right? Because people were laughing at these people who weren't getting their answers called, so I guess they're getting their money's worth. So eventually, Sid got called, but he didn't want to come down and, you know, call, because he just knows that someone powerful is going to call him, is going to answer his call, and that's going to ruin his role as a background character. So his third option was to just cause a scene and make everybody forget about Sid, which I suppose it worked, you know? You really came out here. He summoned Aurora, the Witch of Calamity, and he had a nice fight with her, you know? And also Alexia, again, who's out here trying to be best girl, realizes his potential, which is, wait a minute, if this is Aurora and the Witch of Calamity, who is powerful enough to destroy the world, and she answered his call, you're saying that this man, Shadow, has the ability to destroy the world. Yes, Alexia, yes, this man can fucking nuke the entire world if he wants to. But it is nice to see Sid enjoying his battle. You know, him battling with a smile on his face, or with a much more, I was gonna say positive attitude, because the previous people that we've seen him fight, he's just very unimpressed. You know, with like the first guy who was using the pill in like episode 2 or something. And also Sid was just really out here making fun of him. You're just clowning on that man. So like there's that, and then we saw him fight Zenon, and you know, he dropped the nuke on Zenon, just really fucking show him. And just the way that he fought Barnett as well, you know, it kind of feels like he's very bored with their fights, and especially with them always talking to him, which is actually a nice touch, because like these people were always talking about him and talking to him and talking about how much shit that they're going to do to him. Meanwhile, here's Aurora, who comes in and just starts fighting him without really saying anything, and he's just like, oh, this is exactly what I wanted. You know, we're going to fucking battle. This is how we converse with each other. You know, we're going to swing our swords at each other, and that's how we're going to talk. No shit talking or anything. This is a great time. But he also realized that Aurora is chained down. I assume it has to do with the seal that's in the sanctuary. Despite him enjoying that fight, having that nice little conversation with Aurora, he wishes that he could fight her at full power, and I do wonder if that is something that he will eventually be able to do, since after he made a scene and left, the whole seal thing reacted to him, and that's when Alpha was just like, oh, so it's true, Shadow, you're... And then she stopped saying whatever, because we gotta save that for later. We can't have whatever that Alpha wants to say just yet, we've gotta save it for later for now. Also, as the seal or whatever reacted to Sid and the Archbishop, Jack Nelson, he said, oh, I hadn't planned this. I didn't I didn't press any button, which was an interesting thing, because, like, he had pressed the button when he was doing the whole summoning thing, or doing the whole event, like, what is it, like, he was just spouting a bunch of, like, holy shit, and then he just steps on a button, and that creates, like, this barrier, and it just makes it think, well, this obviously is a fucking sham or whatever, and just him freaking out about, like, whoa, I didn't plan for this, so it's a very controlled environment, and I do wonder if, like, again, that's with the background characters who are saying, oh, if you summon a very powerful spectral or whatever, you summon a powerful warrior, the battle won't end until one of you guys are down for the count, so someone have died for this whole thing. And so all you can think about is, wow, so that is like a controlled event where you can get someone to come in and just get killed in front of everyone, and people will be super chill with it, because they're just like, that's just how the event goes. He summoned a powerful warrior, and now he's dead, he or she, whatever. I don't know, it's an interesting thought, it's a nice little food for thought. Thank you to the background characters, as Sid said, for the nice explanation. But it'll be interesting to see what's gonna happen next, again, I assume we're going to see a little bit more of Aurora. And I assume we're going to see what is the plan that Alpha has been planning, with all the Shadow Gardens here and there. So that will be interesting. But if I have anything else to say, I will write it in the description down below. Thank you guys for sticking around, and I will see you guys in the next episode.